What is happening, everybody? Welcome to the Bisky and Tates podcast. I'm Tates. That is Bisky. I got a cold, man. Bisky, how are you feeling today, brother?
I wish that somebody picked me up and threw me across a ravine, to which I would roll down, and then a lot of medium-sized birds attacked my entire body and just bit it to shreds, and then I ceased to exist.
Okay, so normal. Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's actually, I remember us talking about your love of somewhat large, medium, large birds the other day, so I see why you'd want to end it this way.
Yeah, I feel like
an emu guy for sure.
Yeah, or like a very a miniature ostrich.
Okay. Or like Big Bird's little cousin. Medium bird.
Lil Bird?
Lil Bird. My favorite rapper, actually.
That's what Lil B's full name actually is.
Dude, fucking praise Lil B. Bass God, bro.
My favorite thing is how he likes to ask 14-year-old girls for feet pics.
I don't like that.
It's very weird.
It is very weird. It's R. Kelly type stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, at least he doesn't pee on him. Maybe he does pee on him. You don't know.
We don't even know. Are we both in the same boat with R. Kelly, though? Like, damn, he did really shitty stuff, but, like, the music smacks.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Ignition Remix was my go-to karaoke song, and I just don't feel right going up there and busting out any bars for any other, OG MC.
I'm sorry, but Ignition Remix is legitimately one of the greatest songs ever made, ever.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say, the number of children that were conceived to Ignition Remix must be astronomical.
Far outpopulates the number of children that were affected by R. Kelly's misdemeanor. Dude, you're like right in the microphone. Can you not chew that ice on the podcast?
You said when I was talking to the microphone that I need to be like a hand length away from it.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm thirsty and I only have ice right now.
Do you need to stop and get a refill, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, as long as you're good, let's make sure we just won't do that in the microphone anymore.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
It's all good, man. We're learning as we go.
Some of us more than others.
And I believe, and you were doing a little coordinating here, actually, which I'm very proud of you for coordinating. Was today the episode that Guillermo was supposed to come in studio, or is that next week?
I actually, was talking to him, and he said if he had something better come up, he was definitely going to do that instead of coming to the show.
But it's today.
Yeah, but I don't know. There might be something going on. I think Zeke's about to sign his deal today, so he might want to be there as like a...
Because he is actually Zeke's agent, right?
Well, no, he could be a middle party that both Jerry Jones and Zeke trust their professional opinions regarding money. I mean, exactly. Like, he's a top-notch, player. He actually was doing some punting in the Croatian football, and by football I do not mean soccer. I mean football.
Like American Croatian football.
Yes. And he was just dominating. He actually, his team won all of their games by him punting from the 1-yard line, and then him punting it to the 1-yard line, and then his team getting safeties.
How great is that?
Yeah, it's outstanding. He just, every time, just on the 1-yard line. Like, I don't know how he can do it. That special teams must be outstanding. It's like they have 11 Matt Slaters.
Wow. 11 Matt Slater, the Surfers. That's so great.
No, isn't that the name of the Slater? Isn't that it's the New England special teams guy?
Yeah, he's a great surfer, man. I agree.
Okay.
So today what we're doing is we're going to be talking through some frequently asked questions that we get as hosts of Bisky and Tates.
Yeah.
We had some of our friends that ask us questions all the time, and we are going to answer them on the show for everybody to hear. Do you have those questions lined up?
I got a couple of them.
Cool. Well, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about our fantasy football league. We had our draft the other day.
Yes.
You
allow me to go over my
roster
roster because everybody... I was actually at a party of my friends. She was having a surprise party. My phone was charging. I was playing bags. It was me and her Aunt Marcia. We were whooping some fucking ass.
Of course.
And then this fucking 7-year-old beat us. I'm pretty upset.
Damn.
Yeah, Marcia couldn't hold her own. It was fucking ridiculous. Like, love the girl to death, but I mean, seriously. Like, you gotta step the fuck up.
For real, man. So let's go through your roster. We can talk about that.
All right. I'll be completely honest. I'm not mad with the picks that I got.
No,
they're still good players. There's probably better players that were there, but I feel like with what I drafted later in the draft, I feel like I have some.
So now,
some potential.
before we name off our rosters, I want you to say what Yahoo projects your record to be. You remember what that was?
Oh no, is it like in an email?
Yeah, I believe you mentioned that that Yahoo had you having an incredible record.
No, I didn't.
Was somebody else?
Yeah, no, I didn't. No, I got it projected a C for like my draft. But
Oh shit!
I was about to say those ratings kind of suck dick anyway because it's just based off of what they initially think's gonna happen. They don't necessarily know what's gonna happen. So
Yeah, no, for sure. I thought you said that you got you were projected to go 13-1.
Do not recall.
Interesting.
Did I say that?
I thought you did. I don't remember anything you say anymore. Oh, you know what? That was actually Sizzle who said that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sizzle's a bitch.
That sounds about right.
Fuck
That's the type of
Sizzle.
shit he would say.
You know what? Sizzle's the kind of person. This is a fantasy football player. Sizzle is. He's the kind of person to have the best team and then bench players for other players who are much worse off like a whim, and then he'll fucking lose.
What? Well,
1 week when I played against him in another league, he benched Tom Brady for Andy Dalton.
you never know. Like,
Well, you never know. But the difference,
dude,
in
we play week 1.
we do. The difference in points between Tom Brady and Andy Dalton that week was not only enough to where if he would have played Brady instead of Dalton that he would have won, but also to the fact that I beat him by 35 points.
So, Victor's team, Lamar
Who?
Jackson.
Sizzle?
Yeah, that guy. Lamar Jackson,
Okay.
Mike Evans, Amari Cooper, Saquon Barkley,
Love it.
Cook. I do not like.
Dalvin Cook, I'm not a fan of.
Those knees at a running back. they just-
Man.
y'all see what happened to Derrick Rose? He lost his explosiveness.
He did lose explosiveness. You're not wrong.
And O.J. Howard. Which here's the thing: if Jameis Winston is the QB, Cameron Brate is going to be the touchdown target. So
Yeah.
O.J. Howard's going to have his like 20-yard touchdown receptions, but if they're on the fucking goal line, it's going to Cam Brate.
Oh,
if
for
they're not,
sure.
because they don't have a single running back that can do shit.
No, that's
so
his ass.
yeah. So I mean, you might as well make Ryan Fitzpatrick your fucking running back at this point.
So let's go through my team and your team really quick. We don't have to go through every single team, but I want to hear what your team looks like. You know, what your thought processes were.
Okay. Well, my first 3 picks were all players that I was currently charging my phone and playing bags, so I
Right.
did not pick them. Those picks were in no particular order. Stephon Diggs, Nick Chubb, James Conner.
Okay, those are not bad at all.
No, I definitely would
Two
have
good running
made
backs?
some other. They're good players, but I think I would have chose different players
I mean, we could talk trades if you want, Bisky.
during that time. Well, I mean, who you got?
Oh, I mean, like, well, I'll go through my roster in a little bit here. We
Oh,
might be
okay.
able to maybe be able to trade it on the show. Who knows?
All right, sweetheart, let's figure it out. All right. This will just be the first of many trades to be made
Oh,
on the show. Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
I'm so
And then
hard.
I got in addition to that, I have Cam Newton, I have Tyler Boyd, I have Evan Ingram,
Nice.
I have Damian Williams, I have Cooper Kupp, I have
Kupp.
Tevin Coleman, Matt Burita, Christian Kirk, Justin Jackson, and Debo Samuel.
I like those last few picks right there. I think those are good value picks at the end there.
Oh yeah.
Here's my team. I'm just going to go off my actual roster. So here are my quarterbacks. My quarterbacks are Drew Brees and Tom Brady.
Those are cute.
My running backs are Alvin Kamara, Devonta Freeman, Leonard Fournette, Kenyon Drake, and Devin Singletary. My receivers are Tyreek Hill, Marvin Jones, Allen Robinson, and A.J. Green, who's currently on IR.
Fantastic.
My tight ends are Travis Kelce and Greg Olsen. My kicker is Greg Zuerlein, and my defense is the Jaguars. I'm projected to go 12-2. I think I have a pretty good shot of winning this league.
I think I always have a good shot of winning any league because I'm just such a genius drafter, you know?
All right, so
You have people that hit their kids and
Absolutely.
slash them, so that's probably not very good.
Absolutely.
Leonard Fournette is mean to fans sometimes.
That's fine.
Tom Brady is a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Greg Olsen so very much.
I do too.
He's my hero.
I want to have his children. Dude, I want Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
What do you want for him, Turdball?
mean, I'll give you a running back, man. You want the guy that's really mean to his fans, Leonard Fournette?
Hell no.
How about Devonta Freeman?
Devontae Freeman.
And I can throw in another piece we could throw in other pieces if we want to even it out, you know.
I don't know if I like Freeman either. I feel like Diggs is my best wide receiver at this point. So like,
he is, but I want your best receiver. So
I know, but I can't.
I'll give you Allen Robinson as well. And we can give me a running back back.
What am I thinking?
If you want to throw in like if you want to throw in Justin Jackson or you know maybe we could do some Tevin Coleman or Matt Breida and Stephon Diggs for Devonta Freeman, Allen Robinson.
Let me
we'll think about it.
Yeah, I was about to say because I like Alvin Kamara, and I'd be willing to
You're
put
not
Diggs.
getting Alvin Kamara.
I'd be willing to put Diggs in a deal with him.
No, I'm not interested.
All right.
I'd also probably want Chubb and Connor, and I'll give you like if you give me Chubb and Connor, I'll happily give you Alvin Kamara.
All right, you're on crack for that one. That shit ain't happening.
Sorry. I picked Alvin Kamara second.
All right, guys, that was Talking Trades with Bisky and Tates. All right, now I feel like what we should do is go out and we just look at everybody and we pick which players from everybody else's team we want.
Okay, let's just make. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna make one quick trade offer on this, and I'm gonna pick a random team here. I'm just gonna.
Should we each just make a trade offer with another team?
I think so. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold the phone toward you. I'm just gonna pick a random team. Whatever team it goes on, which was Phil's awesome team. That's the name of the team. I'm gonna offer a trade to him. We'll see what happens here. What team are you going for?
I'm gonna trade with Joe.
Oh, I know exactly why you are trading with Joe's team.
Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
What would I even want?
Good question.
I'm gonna go super realistic here. I'm gonna offer Tevin Coleman for Ezekiel Elliott. Just gonna see.
Let's see what happens.
Just to see.
So I'm gonna offer.
Throw it out there.
Phil's
My thought
awesome
is
team.
that Elliott is projected to have 0 points in Monday's game. Tevin Coleman is projected to have 13 points.
You're giving him 13 points.
Yeah, that is like I would say it's 13 times the value, but it's not even close to that.
No, because I mean, who can have the bigger impact? The guy making dude. Didn't we talk about this? Don't chew ice into the microphone.
Oh shit!
Do you need to take your cup away?
No, dude.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Just make sure that you're not chewing ice into the microphone. Okay.
Stop chewing ass in the microphone.
That sounds kind of hot. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, so
Try
here's what I'm gonna offer. I'm going to offer Phil's awesome team, which is the name of the team, by the way. I'm gonna offer him Tom Brady. What's up? Okay, cool. I'm gonna offer him Tom Brady, Allen Robinson, and Kenyon Drake for Pat Mahomes and John Brown.
What is it?
I'm offering
John Brown?
John Brown from
Like
the Bills. The guy that used to be on the Cardinals, yes.
Who used to be on the Ravens?
Who used to be on the Ravens, yeah. Pat Mahomes and John Brown for Kenyon Drake, Tom Brady, and A.J. Green.
Damn. The A.J. Green thing is like, he's like a, well, first off, name recognition. One of the biggest things when making trades with people.
Plus, I'm not a huge Kenyon Drake guy. Like, I feel like he could do well, but I think Kalen Ballage is going to take a lot more of his.
Kalen Ballage.
It's Ballage.
It's Ballage.
It's Ballage.
It's Ballage.
Ballage. Anyways.
Alexa,
so yeah.
how do you say Kalen Balaj? Oh, Kalen Balaj. That's how you say it.
Damn, you got me. Okay. Yeah, so I just offered the trade. I think it's a good trade.
All right, I'm interested to see how that does you, my friend.
So,
I hope mine goes through.
if it does, I'm going to reject it. That is our league. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, we will start featuring members of the league on the episodes.
Yeah.
We will have people record if they win. If they have the highest score of the week, they can have a message that they want to send in to the league that they want everybody to listen to. Play that on the show. I'm excited to have a lot of fun with this. Who ended up having the first pick?
That was Sizzle.
Sizzle had the first pick, and he picked Saquon Barkley.
I would have taken Saquon as well.
No, I agree, but I just fuck Sizzle.
Saquon. Cool. So let's get into our FAQs, our frequently asked questions.
All right.
So these are things that our friends consistently ask us about the show, and you did get 5, right?
Yeah, I have 5 frequently asked questions.
And they're from your friends.
I do have friends, yes.
In regards to Bisky and Tates.
Some of them.
What do you mean?
Well, some of them, but they were kind of boring, so I didn't really want to use them. So I just kind of edited out and got the best ones that friends had asked me before.
Well,
frequently.
As long as they're questions that are asked regarding Bisky and Tates, we're all good. I'm kind of scared now. Cool. So, how about I'll read my first question that people ask me a lot that I thought we should clear the air on. Does that sound good?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. First question. How much preparation goes into each episode of Bisky and Tates? Bisky, how much preparation do you usually do for a show?
Usually, I'll call you as I'm about to drive there, and I'll be like, "What's going on?" And then you'll be like, "This is what we're doing today," and I'm like, "Okay, thanks." And then,
Yep, that is true.
That is usually how I prepare.
That is his preparation, and then he gets in the studio, and we do the show that I prepare for. I probably put about 4 hours of work into each episode.
4 hours.
Yeah, it'd probably be less if I had my co-host helping me prepare, but you don't.
Okay.
So.
All right. No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You're welcome for doing all the work for our show.
Yeah. No, that's good.
What was your first question, Bisky?
My first question was, how many caterpillars are there? I've done the numbers. I crunched the numbers. I really thought hard and long about this. And super long about this.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question that people ask you about Bisky and Tates?
How many caterpillars are there?
How many caterpillars are there?
There are 20,000.
20,000.
There are 20,000 caterpillars in the world.
I was gonna say, does that mean in the world, within walking distance of us?
Wait, no, I read that shit wrong. There are more than 20,000 different species of known caterpillars, and we are pure cretins to even think that there would only be 20,000. There are probably millions.
There might be 25,000.
There might be billions.
Oh, 1 billion caterpillars. My second question, which is still based off the podcast, do you make any money off of the show? We do not make any money right now. Our goal is to not have jobs in a few years, so we could just do this, right, Bisky?
That would be really nice. Or you could just be like me and not have a job anyway, and then just
I have bills.
I have a friend named Bill.
I know somebody who knows Anthony Davis.
That's really outstanding.
Yeah, it really motivates me every day.
I was about to say, can I guess how much motivation they have?
Morgan Tuck. What's your so we don't make any money off the show. We would like to eventually. We'd like to get sponsors. If you want to sponsor anything regarding Bisky and Tates, if you want to advertise a business or something you do on the side, we could definitely give you a very realistic rate to go off of, and you can advertise through Bisky and Tates, or you could buy some of our merchandise. That helps us make money so that eventually one day we could just be famous, like other famous podcasters. You don't make any money off the show, do you, Bisky? Like under the table?
No. Sometimes people will be like, "Hey, you're Bisky, fuck you," and I'll be like, "Yep."
That's a cool story, man. What was your next question?
The question was how much peanut butter can somebody eat before they physically explode? And I'm trying to do research, which involves just going on Quora and trying to see if anybody knows.
This isn't related to Bisky and Tates at all.
Dude, I get it. Okay, you're doing the questions about understanding Bisky and Tates and frequently asking things, and I'm doing the questions that the people really want to know. This is what the people really want to know.
This was supposed to be about our show.
But it is on our show.
You know what? I realize why I'm in such an aggressive mood. I think we changed microphones. Is that right?
Oh, dude, things kind of have been feeling weird.
Did you steal my microphone?
Now, by the way, my microphone's better, so the fact that you even think that your microphone's any good, yours has a fucking dent in it, like a fucking pussy.
Steal my microphone. I dented that.
I didn't steal anything. We don't own this. We're just using this for free.
All right, cool. You're right. Anyways, my next question. Where did our names come from? Bisky, why don't you start with your name origin?
So I was just chilling there one day doing what I do, which is just making weird noises because I'm high and I'm bored. And I'm usually just like playing Madden or something. And I was just like...
That is so...
Yeah, literally. And then I was just like, Bisky, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I realized that like it was just the last 5 letters of Trubisky's name. But like I wasn't thinking about Trubisky when I came up with it, so it's
always thinking about Trubisky, man.
But that's the thing. I was thinking about Trubisky without even thinking that I was thinking about Trubisky.
Bro, you've really
that's the fucking that's like the galaxy brain version of thinking about Trubisky.
I love it. Subconsciously
subconsciously loving him every moment of the day. My cousin, who's a Browns fan, tried to like. She's like, "Oh man, you should burn your Trubisky jersey." I'm like, "Man, it'll be so funny when fucking Baker Mayfield isn't even good next year." Hot takes.
Hot takes. Who was just walking by? Was that Guillermo just walked by?
Dude, you know that I'm faced back to like the mirror.
Oh wait, shit! Someone's opening the door. Hold on. Hey, could you guys help me in the studio really quick?
I don't even know what I'm doing, so Tates might need to handle that.
Dude, we're recording something right now. Can you get... That was super fucking rude.
That was pretty douchey. We thought that was Guillermo.
I thought Guillermo was here.
I thought that he punted himself straight from Croatia here to
the Croatian American Football
Romeoville,
League.
Illinois. It's my hometown. I grew up in Romeoville, Illinois, in my fucking life.
My Spartans.
That's it.
And so to finish that off,
it's my hometown.
To finish off, he said he was going to go under the moniker Bisky. I immediately thought of breakfast foods. One breakfast food that I really like is hash browns, and I thought, wow, like hash sounds good. And then came up with Tates out of nowhere.
Oh, I know why you thought hash sounds good.
Corned beef hash, baby.
That's it, baby.
And so that's where Bisky and Tates came from. Is he had Bisky because he was high thinking about Trubisky, and then I wanted to go with the breakfast theme, so I thought of Tates, and it rolls good off the tongue, and Bisky also likes rolling blunts, so it all.
I'm very talented at it. It's my one true talent.
I'm happy for you, man. There's a spot out there for somebody with your talents.
Probably in a homeless shelter.
Yeah, you'd be really wanted there. So, Bisky, what's your third question? I hope this one is one of the ones that's actually about Bisky and Tates.
It was, what time are you coming over? And it's about 15 minutes after it starts. That's just my, like if you invite me somewhere and you're like, when are you going to get there? I'm probably going to get there about 15 minutes late. I guarantee you. That's just something you need to know about me. It's a frequently asked question. What time are you getting here? About 15 minutes after it starts.
Okay. You know what? I can't say that that's wrong. Bisky usually is about 15 minutes late everywhere we go. Hold on. Is that Guillermo? Hold on, wait. Hey, what's up with this bucket out here, guys?
Don't worry about it.
But it's got a lot of, like...
Yeah, I know, feces and piss and blood
Yeah.
and cum.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
So I should just leave it?
Yes.
Okay.
These people never fucking
wrong with
learn.
these
It's the same
fucking
shit every
people?
time. I swear to God. It's fucking
All
ridiculous.
I want to fucking do is do a podcast
and just dream about Guillermo.
fuck. I thought it was Guillermo, man. He's
fucking
probably
bullshit.
punting right now, man.
It probably just
Fuck.
being fucking ridiculous.
So bullshit.
If he was on Madden, he'd be a 99 overall X Factor punter.
Punter. I know it's fucked. Okay, here's my fourth
And he
question.
would have Freight Train as his.
Oh, for sure.
his
And gambler. He'd be a gambler. For sure. Question number 4. What is your goal with Bisky and Tates? Our goal is to be well-known podcast.
the greatest of all time.
We already are that. People don't
Well,
know about
just I want to be known
Okay,
that we are the
known
greatest
as
of all
the
time.
greatest.
You could be. I guarantee that the greatest of everything is sitting somewhere in a basement, not showing what
Yeah,
they have, or
I
they
agree.
fucked up and haven't gotten the opportunity
I
to
agree.
show. You know, because it's so hard to get to that level. So I mean, like, my thought is we're probably the greatest podcast of all time, and people don't even realize it.
But we just
because
have we just have
don't
to
have the clout.
We don't have the motivation.
Yeah, we just don't have the clout. I mean, you could have King Sosa on, but there's so many more people to have on the podcast
Right.
that like we
I mean,
haven't. I
there's,
mean, just because you've been at the top doesn't mean you can stay there.
You have to stay up there in your fucking life.
Yeah, and you just have to. It's really all about the motivation.
I had to have a talk with you about that actually.
Yeah. By the way, I talked to my mom and she said we have to stop doing King Sosa related content. She said that those jokes, although they are very funny to us.
Oh
are
wait,
getting
I'm gonna
very-
stop you right there. It looks like Guillermo's walking in.
Hey guys, you gotta get the fuck out soon.
Oh shit! What this time?
It's the bucket, guys. Gotta fucking go.
No, I'm keeping that bucket. God damn it!
Better fucking get out of here, guys.
No, fuck you guys. Lock the door.
Oh, we should have fucking locked the door before, man. That got zesty.
That's the nerve of these people just to
The
come.
nerve.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck.
seriously, this is ridiculous. We're professionals here.
This is the most professional fucking
We
show.
are the most professionals of all time.
I still have my award on my nightstand for the most professional award.
That's crazy. Is it that from the Professional University of Professional Professionals?
No,
Did you get the professional
it's
degree?
from the U. It's all about Miami.
You actually get the instead of the turnover chain, you get the professional chain.
It's the
It's just the U.
the U cufflink.
The
Instead of the
cufflink?
chain, it's a
The
cufflink.
cufflink,
It's a
and then
tie.
a neckerchief,
Yes.
and then a tie clip.
Oh, the clip. It's so fucking.
But it's gonna be like a
fresh.
very extravagant, like it's gonna be a full-sized U
I love
on
it.
your chest.
I love it. Yeah, so that's what I got it from. What is the fourth question? Now, you said most of your questions were about Bisky and Tates. We're now 3 out of 5, and none of them have been. That means that you lied, but also that should mean the last 2 are about Bisky and Tates then, right?
But that should also mean that you really don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Another thing that I was asked was, what are some ideas that I can do for a podcast? And
I like that one.
I feel like that kind of maybe can relate to Bisky and Tates like a little bit. My advice is do a podcast on whatever the fuck you want to do it about.
Absolutely.
And just know
Absolutely.
what you're getting into. Like, if you're going to do something that, say, for example, you're like, you know what, I really want to do a podcast mainly about Labrador Retrievers.
Fuck it.
You know what? That is going to be a very niche podcast where just people who like Labrador Retrievers are going to listen to it. So that's kind of what kind of potential you're building in a podcast like that. But if you go something like, I want to do a podcast about football, then everybody who likes football, you're kind of casting a wide net of people who like football, but you kind of have to see where you're.
But then, if
where
the
you're
larger
going
the
with that.
net, the larger the holes, and those small fish are going to swim right through.
Exactly.
all
So it's
about-
kind of like it's kind of finding that perfect in
Fuck,
between.
that was such a good analogy. I'm so proud of myself.
That was well. I feel like we kind of I
We
laid it
fucking
out.
Did that?
Dude, that was fucking teamwork.
Dude.
We should teach professional college courses
Dude.
about professionalism.
Good
and the
fucking rift, bro.
Bro, that was an awesome fucking riff, bro. That was fucking top-notch riffing. Straight up riffing like Blake Griffin, bro.
Oh,
Just
oh, god damn. That's
Oh,
fucking.
man.
That was a good ass fucking. Stop. What the fuck? What the fuck did I tell you?
I
about
mean,
the ice?
nice. Fuck off.
Stop fucking eating ice into the fucking microphone. He just fucking spit it everywhere. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Stop. Only my mom could talk to me like that.
Okay.
Dude,
that's
all
great.
right. First off, my mom said she was going to come in today. Then she had plans to, like, go out and, like, hang out with my dad. And, like, my last question that's frequently asked is, why doesn't my dad love me? And it's, I don't know. Mine doesn't love me either, so I wouldn't know.
My fifth question was, what were your motivations for starting a podcast?
Your motivation.
No, hey, according to the lady who's not even fucking here right now, we can't fucking make those jokes. I don't think she has the motivation.
Yeah, she just, like, if she was really grinding to be, like, a consistent Bisky and Tates guest, she would be here right now in the studio.
Let me ask you a question. Has she even ever fucking been to Studio 300?
Bro, she probably ain't even ever been there, and she don't even know anybody that goes to Perspective Charter.
Dog, does she know anybody who knows Anthony Davis?
No.
Does she know any...
Bro, she doesn't even know anybody who knows Anthony Davis, bro.
Does she even know what BHS stands for?
She probably don't even know who the principal was when King Sosa was there, who's also Alex Haney, and that was Dr. James Mitchum Jr.
Does she even know any bad neighborhoods in Bolingbrook?
Beacon Ridge is a bad neighborhood in
So you
Bolingbrook,
didn't even know.
but she wouldn't know that.
So yeah, we can't make those jokes.
Bro, first off, I don't want all these fake people who, like, think they, like, listen to Bisky and Tates and they know everything about Bisky and Tates. You really don't, man. This is a lot of, like, really serious hard work and motivation and dedication.
Holy shit, was that fucking Guillermo?
Hey guys, can you keep it down in here?
Yeah, whatever, man. I thought we locked that door, bro.
Dude, fuck them kids.
Bro, straight up, real talk, real quick. Hey, man, fuck them kids, bro.
Hey, what it do, baby?
Hey, what it do, baby?
Dude, all the fucking dedication in the world.
All the dedication.
Like,
Yeah.
The dedication is what Dale Earnhardt had.
Yeah, he had that dedication. Yeah.
Dale Jr.
Yeah.
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 Oh my fucking god, you and this goddamn fucking ice.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So, bro, when are we gonna fucking get in our... we have this new studio coming soon, is that right? Do you have a time frame for that by chance?
I mean, it's not necessarily up to me. It's on the graciousness of my father who doesn't love me's heart. So the hope is that we'll basically, like, we'll learn some stuff from them and be able to teach other people how to use it or monitor it at times.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, then we can use it. So basically, it's like a you scratch our back, we scratch yours.
Yeah, and I'm totally down.
Because it has full. They call it the YouTube studio because it has full YouTube capabilities.
I'm so fucking down for that.
Thousands of dollars worth of equipment in a disclosed location in Southwest Chicago.
Fuck. But yeah, I mean, do we have like a time? Like, is it like being built, or like is it built and we're just waiting for
that part of the project is such a small part to a much larger project. So like, it could be done like next month, or it could be done in like 5 years from now. Fuck. So like, that's kind of where we're at with that. So like, you know, and like, I really could not tell you, what their motivation is, and their determination.
Dedication.
Determination.
So I'm thinking next week we should do that food thing I was telling you about.
Which one?
What I wanted to make.
Wait, what did you want to make?
Malort pizza.
Oh, God fucking damn. So how did you want to make that again?
I want to drown this bitch in Malort. I want to put Malort into the dough. I want to soak the cheese in Malort.
Dude, do you realize, like...
And I want to make it... So I have two different pizzas I'm thinking about making. And I might make one of each, like smaller pizzas. So I'm thinking we either do a Hawaiian pizza, because we take the grapefruit nodes and mix it with like the pineapple that goes on there.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Or I'm thinking we could go full on Malort and do a Chicago-style pizza with like Italian beef and giardiniera, and we can make the giardiniera out of Malort. Like instead of like vinegar and water, put like Malort and water in there. And,
all I have to say is like... Do you realize how much of a waste of giardiniera that is?
Well, I would be making my own giardiniera.
Would you use that?
So what I'd probably do is I'd probably make 2 jars. I'd probably make one for actual jardinere and then one with Malort. And
Okay.
we use the Malort one specifically for that.
Specifically just to eat Malort Jardinere
Huh?
all the time.
What are we thinking?
I already got a message back from Joe about my trade, and he said, "Why are you sending me this trade?"
I already got mine declined, so. No, it was instant declined. It was like a send, blah, blah, blah. 1 minute later, look down, declined. All right, cool, man. I just want Patty Mahomes, man.
20 minutes ago. Why this trade? Because Zeke probably won't play this season. Guys, it's not all about the motivation. Sometimes it's about the finesse. You need to work some finesse into your motivation game.
I can agree with that.
Into your determination game.
Dedication.
Detriation.
Deviance. That's us, man, actually, now that I think about it.
I think you meant to say degenerates.
Degeneration X.
Man, that was a good fucking riff right there.
Dude, good
that was a
ass
real
fucking
top-notch fucking...
Insert fucking reggae trail
fucking
here.
Earth to fucking Tates and Bisky fucking... That's a riff.
Good ass fucking reggae horn right there.
That was... you're welcome.
That was honestly awesome. I love it. Hey, man, so, like, here we are. We're just, like, fucking riffing now, bro.
Bro, we just always straight riffing and grifting.
Dude, good fucking riff, bro.
Yeah, wasn't that a top-notch fucking riff?
A fucking plus riff.
Yeah, that's a fucking... I'm a person who engages in petty or small-scale swindling. I'm a total grifter.
You make me want to die sometimes.
All right, my 6th most frequently asked question. What does it mean to be a grifter?
Dude, fucking... Let's go rapid fire question. Bisky, ask me random fucking questions right now, and I'll give you the answer off the top of my head.
All right, real talk. How many yards did Rashard Lewis average in the in total traveled time on the court while playing for the Orlando Magic in 2012?
6. Next question.
Okay. How many ice cubes can you fit into a Toyota RAV4?
1,378 if they're cubed. If they're crushed, that's a whole different category.
How many if they're crushed?
16,312.
That sounds pretty damn close. I wouldn't know the difference. How many CDs can you fit inside of a 6 CD changer?
6.
Dude, that's fucking good. You got any for me?
How many CDs can you fit into a 5 CD changer?
6. Next question.
How many TV channels are there?
If you have the shitty cable, then you have like fucking like 40 something of them. And then if you have like the fucking awesome cable, then you have like 9,999 or whatever it says on my DirecTV box. And if you don't have cable like me, because you only have a Hulu membership that you just use to watch Rick and Morty over and over again, because you're just so much more intelligent than other people are, that you understand the humor to Rick and Morty and the sheer brilliance in Rick and Morty. Exactly. I also watch Community because that's the show that he made before Rick and Morty, and that's fucking genius. You wouldn't even be able to comprehend the genius. Like even Chevy Chase, who's known to be a pretty even keel and kind guy, didn't even understand the sheer intelligence and intellectual eroticism that is the mind of Dan Harmon. All right, that was David cock, fucking ass cheeks. That was Tate's cock, fucking hitting the bottom of the fucking desk.
My cock. Fuck.
Dude, that was hard, bro.
Dude, good fucking riff.
That was a top-notch riff. That was some old-fashioned cowboy riffing right there, boy.
Fuck. What is Percy Jackson's favorite color?
Purple.
What kind of animal is a porpoise?
That's a porcupine.
What car would you drive if you could have any car on Earth?
I would drive a golf cart because I don't know how to play golf, and anybody who's driving a golf cart who isn't playing golf, or even if they are playing golf, is probably drunk.
Yeah. What's the world record for most sex changes had by one person?
That is a good question.
It is.
That is my answer.
I like that. Would you rather start your franchise right now in the MLB with Jimmy Rollins or Chase Utley?
Right now, I'd probably choose Jaromir Jagr because he's played for so long. But if I had to choose a pitcher instead, I'd probably choose Big Sexy Bartolo Colon.
I love it. That's a great idea. You got any more questions for me, man?
How many receiving yards did Quincy Enunwa average during the 2015 preseason?
12.
That's probably pretty close, so I'll give you that. I think that's the only other one that was really pressing on my mind that really just needed answering immediately.
Okay, my last question. Was that fucking Guillermo about to walk in?
No, probably not. It's probably some asshole complaining about the bucket that I shit, piss, bleed, and come into.
Hey, what's up with this bucket with shit, piss, blood, and cum?
Just don't look in it or smell it. Don't get too close to it.
I already have become one with it.
Oh, then just drink a little bit of it. It's like the nectar of life and love and happiness.
I'll let you know how it tastes. Thanks, man.
All right, perfect. You're welcome. People here are fucking idiots.
Guillermo.
Anybody who goes here or has gone here is like an idiot because they don't know what blood and cum and feces and piss all smell and look like when they're combined together, because that's not like a basic human thing to see, is like all that blood, piss, cum, and shit together.
It's really not.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. You want to end off the episode this way?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
All right, so there is a band called Gwar, and they are like a heavy metal band, and they dress in these big costumes, and they're really elaborate. And the lead singer of the band, when it first started, was called Odorous Orungus. That was his name for the band. And Odorous Orungus.
This was the Beatles, you said, right?
No, this is Gwar, which is pretty much like the Beatles of the heavy metal world.
Of course. Well, yeah.
And Odorous Orungus used to have a giant cock that like his costume had, and he would just jerk the cock off onto the entire audience and spray cum all over them. And what happened is Odorous Orungus ended up dying from an overdose on crack. So
and you said this wasn't the Beatles, right?
No, I said it was the Beatles of heavy metal.
Oh, it sounds like the Beatles from what I've heard.
Very, very similar.
Yeah.
But basically what happened was at the first show after Odorous Orungus had passed away and they had a new singer and he was integrated into the band, he says, "Everybody bow your heads in honor of the great Odorous Orungus." And then the crowd is silent for about 3 seconds. And then he says, "And while your heads are down there, I dropped a massive fucking crack rock. So if anybody finds it, let me know." And then they fucking just start fucking shredding on the guitar. And I feel like there's really no better way to open a show than just by inappropriate and disgusting humor in a situation of crisis.
That's what you decided to end this episode on.
Yep.
Good fucking riff, bro.
Yeah, that was an excellent riff. The new lead singer actually, he has udders, cow udders, and he'll jerk them off onto the crowd, and they just sprays the crowd with like the cow udder milk. And they actually have a bit where they they have a big thing of Donald Trump, and they rip his chest off, and then he's bleeding all over everybody. And then they play "If You Want Blood" by AC/DC.
This was the Beatles, right?
Yes, the exact ones.
Paul McCartney really loves his udders.
Yep, big old cow titties.
Oh dear. Well, I think that'll do it for this week's show, man. We'd like to say thank you. Would you care to thank our new intro song and properly give all the information on this band?
All right, guys and gals, I'm gonna go on a little ditty here about our friends from
By the way, before we say this, we still love Porch Cat. Still support them. They're awesome.
Oh, absolutely. And the cool thing is that the bass player from Porch Cat is also the bass player for the Sick Boy Method, who has our new intro. I am going to find... They call themselves Entry Level Prog. They are kind of like a math rock type, like fun experimental type shit. They are based out of Muncie, Indiana. So if any of you are Muncie listeners and do not know the Sick Boy Method, which I don't imagine any of you won't because they're pretty popular in
Pretty big in Muncie.
the local scene. They'll probably like that we refer to them as the local scene because that's what all the hip kids call it, you know.
Muncie.
But if you want to follow them on Twitter, their band's name is called the Sick Boy Method. It's TSBM Band at TSBM Band. Really awesome people that are in the band, all friends of mine that I really respect and commend their talents. And it's crazy that like I saw like some of the beginning of this stuff as they were starting to write it and work on it, and now I see like the full progression of like what this album and what this group has become. So we wanted to give them some credit. Go give them a follow.
Yeah.
Hopefully the plan is to get them on this season of Bisky and Tates. So we can talk to them a little bit about their plans and
they just fucking shred.
yeah, just fucking
No
just be cool.
needed.
Just come into the studio and just fucking make our ears fucking bleed. Melt our eyeballs and our earballs.
That sounds like a good plan, man.
Yeah, anyway, thank you to Porch Cat. Thank you to the Sick Boy Method. And then also, thank you to you, Tates,
I love you, man.
for doing all the work.
Yeah, I mean,
It's nice-
You could probably thank me by like doing some of it yourself.
I mean, I just would rather thank you because I feel
Okay.
like there's no better way to describe
Right.
how thankful I am than with just words.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
All right, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell, just wrap this bad boy up, and have a good one. Actually, I'm gonna go cum in my cum bucket. So
Okay. So I'll expect you back in a few minutes. Then.
close the episode out.
Yeah. Sounds good. So, thank you to Sick Boy Method. Thank you to Bisky and my. Oh, he's back.
You weren't quick enough, bitch. You could have just been like, bye. That was it. That's all you needed to do.
You know, I could have done that, but like, bye.